reach out, reach out and touch somebody. Reach out, reach out, reach out, touch somebody. Reach out, reach out, reach out, touch somebody. Reach out, reach out, reach out, touch somebody.
Yeah. Fun, come on. That's it, I like that.
We'll see. Get the guitar.
And last one, just a little bit closer.
Well, it'll be classic hunting club. Pretty outside scale.
Who's right? I'll pop the glasses up for a couple of seconds just for the shot. We're musicians. All ready to go? Yeah.
Glasses staying on?
Yeah, straight stand right here.
John sent me a
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. I'm making to read.
jumping up the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I just
Down the barrel, gentlemen.
Do you guys do cycle too?
Yeah.
Down the barrel, gentlemen. Thank you. Excellent. Thanks, guys.
The hunters back together. What did they have to do to get you guys talking back?
Do you back there when you stand up for a long time? Like in your low, back here at the bottom? I think it's pretty hard. I reckon that's the function. Just all that bouncing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Still cool.
So you just take that stinking.
Sort of more quality. It's not good. Try again. Here we go. Thanks, Jess. That was great.
What was he driving?
He's in an HSV. I was driving this way, and then I saw him coming, and then as he went there, he went away. He's in a silver.
Will to come on up so we can have a little chat to the boys. Hey John, your performance this morning, you guys' performance this morning on Sunrise was an absolute hit and became an internet hit straight away. I think it had 30,000 views straight up. This kind of mix, this situation out there at the Sydney Telstra 500, it all lends itself to exactly your core audience. You must just be stoked to be able to do that.
Definitely, rock and roll and racing. I mean, hand in hand. We did the Gold Coast V8s last year, and it was such a fantastic response. And you know, being asked to do it in Sydney this year is just fantastic for us. So thank you for asking us.
You can tell I'm trying not to answer the questions about these huge hours.
Question time's happening soon if you'd like to
Yeah.
go with Graham as
Order.
well. And Tony. Going through the same business again. Have you felt that since saying yes?
No. A couple of us have needed to lose a bit of weight, but apart from that, I think we'll be fine. You know. Well, we did the sound relief gig. Like, Jeremy and I are in good shape. But.
Yeah.
Then I think what is a really, really special moment for everybody. After 13 years, the first time the whole band have got together to do an entire concert performance, not just one song or two songs, but an entire concert performance, we've reformed Hunters and Collectors, one of, without a shadow of a doubt, Australia's greatest ever acts, and just have such an unbelievable lineup of stellar Australian music. And I think it's just going to top up a great day of racing, a great night of music, and I'm very confident there'll be 50,000 fans in the stadium that night, really enjoying themselves.
Yeah, it's fantastic, and it's a great result for our fans in particular to be a part of such a huge weekend of rock and race and a great weekend of Australiana. I mean, we've put together some of Australia's best ever entertainment with what is some of the world's best ever racing now, and it's a great double. And so we're really looking forward to the weekend, and we're really conscious everybody out there is doing it a bit tough at the moment, so we've really tried to watch the prices and make sure it's great value for money as well. We promised the government initially when we put this idea of this event together that we would finish with a big grand finale featuring rock and race, make it a great weekend for families and everybody to really come out for the entire weekend, have a great time, and try and throw up something for everybody. And on top of that, this year we're putting on staging Australia's biggest ever private car show. We'll have over 1,500 cars there, all sorts of makes and models from some of the great car clubs of Australia. And you know, it's just going to be a great atmosphere and a great thing to be a part of, and we're really looking forward to a big crowd coming out there and enjoying themselves. I think that one of the things that I think the Australian music scene really does appreciate is that V8 Supercars have put a lot of money into Australian music over the years with our support of Australian music. We see the iconic Australian brand in V8 Supercars should support Australian music. And you know, it's just a great pleasure for us to be able to, you know, bring these one-off events. I think it's the first time the whole band have formed in 13 years to do a concert. I know they came together to do one or two songs for the bushfire relief a couple of years ago, but you know, this is a very special night, great one-off, unique opportunity, just like Cultures it was 2 years ago. John Farnham is, you know, absolutely an icon of Australian music, and to have him doing the 25th anniversary of Whispering Jack, one of the, if not the biggest selling compact disc ever in Australian music history. So it's, you know, then couple run out with Noiseworks reforming, and of course James Rain opening the night. It's a magic bill and a great night of entertainment.
Well, on behalf of the New South Wales Government and Destination New South Wales, I'm very happy to be here today to be part of this announcement. You know, not only to be amongst some of the best racing talent in the country, but also some of the legendary rockers of Australian music. So it's going to be a great event. Really looking forward to it. It's going to bring enormous economic benefit to New South Wales and Sydney. So from my point of view as Minister for Sport and Recreation, I couldn't be more happy to be here.
I love coming here every year. I'm a Sydney boy, so to finish off the year with the Telstra Sydney 500 is fantastic. And you know, each year it's been an action-packed event. With the last 2 years, both have been very dramatic, and it's come down to the crunch, the last round. So it's you know, I love coming back. It's out near where I'm from, west of Sydney. So it's always good times. It's a super event. You know, we've got stuff for kids with the Cars Disney 2 program going on with Mack Truck there. You got the racing stuff for dads with us, and then you know, the mums can go along and watch Hunters and Collectors of a night. So you know, there's something always there for everyone, and you know, it's great value for money with the price of the tickets and you know, all that value that's there.
everyone was pretty excited about the prospect of doing it, but nobody wanted to be the first person to commit. And so once a couple of us committed, then everybody else said, oh yeah, I was thinking that as well. And, we had such a great time at Sound Relief that the one in Melbourne at the MCG, it seemed like a good opportunity to do something on a similar scale, but in Sydney this time.
I think the size, it's the scale of the show really. You know, we're a big band, and when we finished our careers, we were playing on a big stage. You know, it was so we really had to weigh that up. That was a big consideration. That it was big stage, big crowd, and we could do what we're known for, which is, you know, it's a big sound, and this event provided us with all that. So, and also the Sound Relief gig really did open our eyes up to the whole.
Yeah, it's such a buzz playing in a stadium like that, and to come back and do a show in something like that was a real enticement to us.
Yeah. There was no dialogue at all amongst any of us about the prospect of playing again after Sound Relief. So
it was quite a surprise. We weren't came out, like Mark said earlier, it came out of the blue. It wasn't as though we'd been thinking, what's a way that we can sort of manoeuvre ourselves to do another show. It was just the offer came up, and it just sounded great to us. Yeah.
No, do you guys start the race? When does it start kicking?
There's so many songs that we've got to. Part of it's picking.
Well, that's actually it's a good point. That a lot of the work will get done once we know exactly what these guys play.
Fantastic support from across the board for Australian music. You know, I think that's you know, it's really sort of been the older bands that you know kind of know how to deliver on a big stage. You know, it's an opportunity sort of for the younger kids to see those bands that, you know, were mythical back in the day, I suppose, for them now. You know.
And the V8 crowds are pretty excitable.
Yeah, rock and roll, man. Rock and roll and racing. It's a natural. You know, it's just a natural. Yeah, because it's, you know, a stellar lineup of Australian acts, and you know, something for everybody right across the board. And you know, to do an event this big and it be an all-Australian event is brilliant. You know, good on V8s.
I'm going to ask you individually, Holden or Ford?
Holden what?
Holden cars or Ford?
Yeah, I got Holden.
That'll do.
Yeah, I'm a Holden man.
Oh, I'm not a fence sitter, but I've got to say Holden.
We all know each other. You know, we've all known each other for years. We've all, you know, played the same circuit, and we all run into each other every now and again. So it's be like old home week, you know, on the night. I mean, everyone be supportive of each other. It's a big, massive event. I mean, I think Chisel had 50 or 60,000 people. So, you know, they're expecting a, you know, similar sort of turnout, and you know, and that kind of atmosphere is actually completely surreal when you're actually playing on stage. So really it's about just transferring the energy of the music to the people and having a good time, and having and sort of, you know, capping off the day of racing, you know, with a great night's entertainment. You know, that's what it's about.
Gold Coast, that'd be big blue something.
No, I think yeah, it's the Indies didn't show up. They were meant to show up, but they didn't. So it just, yeah, it's taken